Money traps for middle class people that will keep you broke forever. Are you aware of the rat race cycle? It starts by working really hard to earn money, and then once you earn that money, you're going to pay your bills and then spend the rest of it on shopping until you don't have enough money for savings. That's why you are going to get a loan, and then you are going to work hard again in order to have money to pay the loan, and then this cycle continues. If this is you, then you are going to remain stuck in that rat race cycle if you don't avoid these money traps that can keep you broke forever. Hello there, and this is the Financial Fortune. In this video, we are going to talk about money traps that keep middle class people stuck in the rat race cycle that can keep them broke forever. Please don't forget to leave a like, click subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell to be notified whenever we release new videos. If you don't want to be the victim of these 10 money traps, then keep on watching. Number 1. Not changing your behavior. You're probably watching this video because you want to change something in your behavior. That's great to hear, but if you're just going to watch this then forgetting all about it will not make you achieve your financial goals. If you're not prepared to occasionally adjust your behavior to make things better, you may be losing out on a lot of opportunities to grow. People naturally dislike change because it makes them uncomfortable. They don't like getting into new situations, although doing so occasionally is vital to growth. You might not be considering moving to a less desired location or getting a roommate in your apartment because you want to live comfortably. But imagine the money that you are going to save by doing those changes. Paying a lower rent or getting a roommate can help you save up and invest them in things that are actually valuable, such as establishing a business or investing your money in stocks. You might also consider finding a new job opportunity, but you are also anxious about what your boss or co-workers will be, and also about the unfamiliar place. But if this new job can pay you $20 more than your current job, then why waste the opportunity? If you cannot accept change, then prepare yourself to be stuck on that rat race cycle for the rest of your life. Number 2. Not taking any risks. You cannot grow without taking any risks, and if you don't, you will remain stagnant forever. Without taking any chances, how could you ever hope to advance in life? Every time you wish to take a step ahead, you must weigh the risk and reward to come to a sound conclusion. This could be when applying for a new job, a career change, or establishing a business. The approach may not be successful, but if it does, the rewards could be profound. This kind of major switch making is undoubtedly dangerous. Every time you invest, it involves risk, whether you're storing cash with a potential for loss or investing in a property with the threat of inflation. By being ready, you can reduce any potential drawbacks when taking these risks. Before you take any risk, make sure that you have savings that can be your safety net when you lose, or at least have a plan B when everything goes wrong. Number 3. Rewarding yourself because of your hard work. Rewarding yourself every time you work is good to keep you motivated. But is it still considered rewarding if it puts you in a difficult financial position in the long run? Every time you work, you might have considered buying the newest iPhone once you receive your paycheck because you feel you deserve it. You might feel you deserve it, but think of what it actually costs you. Are you able to finance the monthly payments comfortably without worrying about the monthly bills while still being able to save up? If your answer is no, then you know what to do. Save your future self from worrying about these problems. Number 4. Not knowing what you're invested in or what you are about to invest in. If you want to have a secure retirement, learning the fundamentals of investing can help you, since the majority of your assets over time will come from an interest in your investments. Knowing what you're investing in and the benefits and drawbacks of alternative options are the only practical approach to ensure that you're selecting the best investments for your particular situation. You're gambling with your future if you listen to friends and family who aren't financially secure, or if you follow a financial advisor's advice blindly. Number 5. Not planning your taxes. Focusing on your biggest expenses such as transportation, housing, and especially taxes, which are frequently your biggest expense of all, is one of the best ways to make the most of your money. Due to this, it makes sense to observe what the wealthy do in order to maximize your financial situation and minimize your tax payments. Retirement funds like 401ks are one of the many legal ways to lawfully lower the amount of tax you pay. Tax advantages also exist in real estate investments. Your taxable income is decreased by mortgage interest, insurance, and charges, and the property can also be further depreciated. Before we proceed to the last 5 money traps, please don't forget to click the subscribe button if you haven't already. If you experience these money traps, share your experience in the comment box below on how you get away from it. We hope that this video can help you prevent these traps. Let's continue to number 6. Not buying a house. Purchasing a home could be among your best investments, but you must exercise caution. For those who meet the requirements for home ownership, this may be a brilliant approach to increase your financial situation. The average net worth of a homeowner was $250,000 according to the most current data from the Federal Reserve, compared to just over $6,000 for renters. The fact that homeowners often invest in several different ways to increase equity is a significant factor in this. The price of the house is likely to increase as they pay down their mortgage each month and eventually own it outright. This asset has the potential to lead us new opportunities because it can be rented out. It may be sold and the proceeds put to other uses, or the house's equity could be accessed through finance. Additionally, housing expenditures are basically unchanged when you buy a home. Since the cost of the house will never vary, the majority in the utilities, taxes, and maintenance expenses stay the same year after year. Number 7 is active trading. A losing technique is to buy risky investments and buy and sell them while the market is volatile in an effort to beat the market. You'll outperform most investors if you can just equal the S&P 500, which will provide you an average return of 10% every year. It is tempting to time the market by selling when it peaks and purchasing when it is at its lowest, but doing so is more challenging than it seems. When people try to achieve this, instead of maintaining their long-term goals, they start to concentrate on short-term swings. Number 8. Staying at a wrong career. High school students are under pressure to select a professional path that will keep them satisfactorily employed until retirement. As you might expect, this frequently leads to young adults incurring debt for a degree only to discover their chosen careers weren't as fulfilling as they had imagined. Either the pay isn't good as they had anticipated, or they don't like the job. On the other side, a lot of young adults choose not to face the heavy burden of selecting a better job path. They could get trapped in a low-paying position that prevents them from achieving their objectives. While it's preferable to make the appropriate decision before choosing a course of action, this rarely occurs. But it doesn't mean you cannot adapt. What if you could switch careers and earn twice as much as money as you do now? Triple it, or even more. Whether you want to start your own business or simply change professions, you can do this by developing an action plan with definite objectives and time frames. Number 9. Denying that you don't care about getting rich. "I don't care about money" is a typical expression used by the poor to imply that they are okay with being exploited by their employer and being broke. How is this possible when these same people work at least 40 hours per week, 40 weeks per year, and receive less than desirable pay? Now, almost all of their life decisions are influenced by the money they earn. If you don't care about getting rich, then that's fine. But caring about money doesn't mean you are selfish, greedy, or gold digger. It just means that you want to live financially free. Number 10 is giving up before even trying. One mindset that will never help you advance is the idea that none of these ideas will apply to you. There are usually always solutions based on your current situation, even though it may seem like you can get yourself out of a hole, as in they might work for other people, but they don't work for me. Although it may not be what you want to hear, many of the people who claim that none of these suggestions work for them are actually unwilling to make the necessary sacrifices, alter their lifestyles, or take the necessary risk. Uncomfortability or inconvenience may be necessary to make a situation better. Although some people have an easier time gaining wealth than others, following advice could improve your lifestyle. Recognizing these patterns is essential so you may adjust accordingly. Your future wealth can be created without a major paradigm change that would drastically affect your life. You'll be happy you started avoiding these poisonous traps as soon as you do. So which of these money traps do you fall into, and which are you willing to avoid in order to avoid staying in the middle class? Comment down below and share your experience. This is Financial Fortune, and thank you for watching.